Bring yourself onto the mat into a kneeling position with your butt on your heels. If need be, you can pop a cushion or a mat behind your thighs, but try and imagine that your sit bones are directly in contact with your heels in contact with your sit bones. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Just roll the shoulders a couple of times, taking this time to check in, simply noticing how you feel this moment in time. Without judgment, without criticism, just simply noticing. Relax the shoulders. Take a nice long deep breath in. Imagine breathing from your tailbone to your crown. And exhaling from your crown to your tailbone. So you can sigh it out through the mouth. And inhale from your roots to your crown. Hold it for a few seconds. Exhaling. Then we're going to begin the breath of fire. Then we're going to bring in the spine flex with the breath of fire. So breathing in and out through the nose. Begin. Then bring in the spine flex with the breath of fire. If you get confused, then just stop the movement, start the breath again, and begin again. If it's too much of a challenge for you, then say, keep trying, you will get it suddenly. If you don't get it, then just inhale, lift your chest, exhale, round. But give it a try. So start the breath of fire first, and then bring in the spine flex, and you'll find your own natural rhythm. As you're doing that, spread out your fingers and keep your hands in contact with your thighs. Head stays in a neutral position, and you can close your eyes, turn your eye gaze in and up to your third eye point, and feel or imagine that inner fire that you're building. Just a few more seconds. Feel that heat. Feel the spine really starting to warm up. And take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Apply root lock. So pull up rectum, sex organs, navel. Imagine squeezing cerebral spinal fluid up your spine from your tailbone. Squeeze up, up, up. Imagine that white light energy flowing up your spine, all the way up to your midbrain, up to your third eye point, your pineal gland. And exhale. Also release your cushion if you have one. As you breathe in, lift up onto your knees, open your arms out. As you breathe out, bring your right arm on top, bend at your elbows, and lift your elbows, pushing your hips forward, stretching out your upper back. So squeeze your butt, lift your elbows, opening out the front of the body. Release, inhale, open the arms out wide. Exhale, switch, left arm on top, lift those elbows. Lift your heart center, but relax your shoulders. Think of opening through the front of the heart, so make sure you're not tensing your shoulders. Breathe here, breathe into the heart space. Squeeze your butt, stretch the front of the thighs out. That's fine. Inhale, open. Exhale, switch. Right arm on top. Eagle arms, Goddess, arms lift the elbows, Relax the shoulders if you can. Again, bring in that little bit of a back bend. Push the hips, lift your chest, lift elbows, but slide shoulder blades down away from the ears. Release, open. Exhale, switch, left arm on top. If you can't bring your hands together, you can just be here. Keep your elbows together for that stretch in the upper back. And just check that you're not tensing your shoulders. And gently release. Tuck your toes under. Sit back to your heels. If you've got any rebellious toes, free them. And just take a moment to stretch out your toes and to slide your shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to set ourselves up for down face dog. So you want to keep the shoulders away from the ears. To start with, come onto your hands and knees, keeping your toes tucked. Just give me a few cat stretches. Inhale, lift the tailbone, heart forward. Exhale, lift the belly button up to the spine, draw your chin towards your collarbones. As you breathe in, and drawing your heart between your arms. As you breathe out, lift through the back of your heart. Keep pressing into all 10 fingertips. Imagine hugging your upper arms in towards your spine. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, sit your bum back to your heels. Press into down face dog. And don't worry if you don't straighten your legs for this first one. You can keep slightly bent knees. Inhale, lower your knees. And draw your heart forward. Drop your belly, lift your tailbone. Keep that little tilt in your tailbone. As you exhale, sit back to your heels first. Then lead with your legs. Let your legs do the work. Don't worry about your heels touching the floor. That's not the most important thing. Focus on length in your spine, from your wrists to your tailbone. Inhaling, lowering down, knees down, heart forward. Imagine drawing your hands to your heels. Just lift your chin, relax your jaw. Exhale, stretch up and back, pressing to all 10 fingertips. Inhale, lower the knees, heart forward. Exhale, stretch back. This time pedal through your feet, bending one knee, then the other. Really lift the heel, pressing into your toes, stretching out your toes, and as you lift one heel, really press the other heel towards the floor, even if it doesn't touch the floor, stretching out the hamstrings. You can let your hips go from side to side a little bit, stretching out the side waist. Oh yeah. Find those areas that feel good. Then lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. You're going to step, jump or walk towards the front of the mat. Feet under the hips. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lift your tailbone, bend your knees if you need to. Press your hands into your shins. Tuck the chin in slightly. On an exhale, fold over your legs. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation variation. So exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hold the breath, bend the knees, step, jump or walk back into plank. Knees or toes, abs braced. Bring your chin, chest, belly, untuck your toes. Elbows tucked in, legs firm. Inhale, roll shoulders, little mini cobra. And lift up through the belly. Pull your belly button back. Sit all the way to your heels first. That might mean sliding the hands in. Then lift into your down face dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, step, jump or walk. Woo! Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend knees, inhale, rise all the way up. If you have any problems with your back, roll up through the spine. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold the breath, step, jump, walk, knees or toes, elbows tucked in, chin, chest, belly. Inhale, little cobra, heart forward. Exhale. Pull the belly button in and up. Spread out your fingers, get hips high like you've got little balloons attached to your hips. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, step, jump, walk. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open arms, rise. All the way up, stretching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend the knees, step, jump, walk into plank. Knees or toes. Exhale, brace your abs, look forward, lower down to the floor. Inhale, roll shoulders, elbows tucked in. Exhale, come into your down face dog. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Legs firm. Press into both hands, into your left foot, and start to extend your right leg away from you into a three-legged dog. Really push into that left foot. Keep both arms strong. Then we're going to bring that right foot through. Bring the knee towards the nose, shift the weight forward. Bring that foot through. Maybe you can step it through, carry it through. Make sure knee is over the ankle. Come into warrior two. So plant your back foot. Keep this knee in line with the ankle and climb up. Now you may decide when you get here, you need to make some adjustments. If that knee is over the ankle, wiggle the foot forward. Tuck tailbone under. Bring shoulders over hips. Keep both legs strong. Stretch around hips and groin. Reach through fingertips. Shoulders away from the ears. So imagine the shoulders in line with hips. Press into outside edge of back foot. Look towards your front hand. Inhale, draw your belly button in and up. Exhale, soften your shoulders. We're going to come into Trikonasana, triangle. So you're going to pull that right leg towards you. Lift your top hip. Drop your bottom hip. Notice your hip bones should be pointing off to the corner. Visualize length from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Reach that right arm across, then bring the hand down. Keep this top hip as is, and draw your ribs, chest, shoulders around. Reach that top arm, tuck it around behind you. You might better reach the inner thigh, whatever's good. But keep drawing that shoulder back. So we're engaging our core. Legs are super strong, so you're not relying on your arms to hold you here. Keep focusing on length from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Either look down to the floor or look forward. Take another full deep breath in. Complete breath out. Bend that front knee and lift back up into warrior two. We're going to vinyasa. We're going to go into a lunge, plank, chaturanga, knees or toes. Exhale, chin, chest, belly. Inhale, roll shoulders, heart forward. Exhale, up and back, down face dog, hips high, arms firm, feet together. Press into right foot and lift your left leg up, stretch that leg away, make it as long as possible, both arms strong. Bring that left foot between hands. Maybe you can grab hold of it, carry it through, plant your back heel down. Try and make sure this front ankle is in line, front knee in line with ankle. Firm up thighs, climb up. Again, if when you get here, you feel like you need to make adjustments, do so. Knee over ankle, tailbone tucked. Open out around hips and groin. Shoulders over hips. Sink hips down. Firm up thighs. Reach the arms. Relax the shoulders. Breathe from your roots to your crown. So breathe from your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. As you breathe out down into both feet. We tend to fixate on the front foot and forget about the back foot. So focus on that front foot, tailbone tucked, body strong, Breathe in and out. Sink a little bit deeper. And come into that Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg. Drop the bottom hip. Really pull the left thigh towards you. Notice that tilt. Notice where my tailbone starts. Reach across. When you've reached as far as you can, bring that hand down. Keep the top hip where it is. Turn through belly, chest, ribs. Wrap top arm around behind you. So imagine bringing your top shoulder in line with your bottom shoulder. Again, focus on the line from tailbone to crown. Both legs are firm. You're not using your arms. You're engaging your core and your legs. So draw your belly button in. Get nice, deep, full breaths. After your next exhale, bend the knee, come back through warrior two. And vinyasa. Woo! See, I lost my balance a little bit there. Lunge. Plank. Elbows in. Abs braced. Chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Down. Face dog. Now lift heels, bend knees, look forward. You're going to jump or step or walk your feet outside your hands. And come into a malasana. So if you need to, adjust your feet. Now your heels might be slightly off the floor, that's okay. Your fingertips might be on the floor, that's okay. We're aiming, eventually, to drop the heels down, to press the knees out, using your inner thigh muscles, and to bring the palms together, and then to try and relax around your neck. So relax your shoulders. So to relax your shoulders, you may need to lift your heels slightly. Notice the difference, how when I'm here, I can't quite relax my shoulders as much. Whereas if I lift my heels a little bit, I can then lengthen the spine, press the knees out, and then I might try and work towards bringing the heels down, maybe one at a time, playing around with it a little bit, or both, and try and work at keeping that freedom on my shoulders. Take another breath in, and out. Then you can challenge yourself by bringing the hands to the floor, and then step, jump or walk back to your plank position. Knees or toes, exhale down to the floor. Inhale, roll shoulders. Cobra, exhale, down, face dog. Remember, take your time, no rush. Spread out your fingers, press into the whole hand, firm up the front of the thighs. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Left leg strong, extend your right leg, stretch it away, and then up. Both arms strong, left leg strong, breathe. And bringing that right foot forward. Imagine bringing your knee towards your chest. Lift up. Use your back leg as well. Step that foot through. Carry it through if you need to. Come back into warrior two. So you can make adjustments if you need to. Front knee in line with ankle. Open up round hips. It might feel slightly easier this time. Grip with your toes. We come to pause back on asana. Now reach forward, bring your thumb and index finger together. Rest your hand lightly on the thigh. So lightly means we're not hanging out here. Then bring your left thumb and forefinger together. Bring the arm up by your ear. Sink a little bit deeper. Breathe in, breathe out. Sweep that arm back, open the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. So sink deep enough that you feel a stretch down the whole of that side of the body. Check in to make sure you're not resting on your thigh. You're using your core strength. So inhale, reach, lengthen that side body. Exhale, press it back, open up through the chest. Get really engage the core, draw up the pelvic floor muscles. Now reach up, exhale, pull that right hip towards you. Open up into your triangle pose. So again, hips pointing down. My hip bones are pointing to the corner, not to the front. And I'm turning through my belly, chest, ribs. If there's any tension in your top arm, wrap it around behind you again. If you need to come up a little bit higher, come up higher. Now really lift your calf muscles, lift your kneecaps, lift your thigh muscles, as if you're trying to pull your thigh bone up into your hip socket. Open up through your heart, in a sense of spaciousness through your ribs. After your next exhale, breathing all the way out. Inhale up through Warrior Two, Vinyasa. Exhaling, lunge, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, legs firm, heart forward. Exhale, down dog, grip with your hands. Feet come closer. Right leg firm, extend left leg. Stretch, stretch, stretch it away. Stretch out the ball of that foot. Then bring that knee towards the nose, shift the weight forward. Bring that foot through between your hands. Plant the back heel down. Firm up the thighs before you lift up. Front knee over ankle. Open groin, tailbone tucked. Shoulders over hips. Arms out, think deeper. And reach forward, bring left thumb and index finger together. Hand rest lightly on thigh. Backhand, thumb and forefinger together. Inhale, reach the arm by the ear for the stretch on the whole side body. Exhale, press the arm back behind you. Again, check in. Make sure you're not resting on that arm. You're engaging your core and your legs. Sink your hips down. Down, down, down. Breathe in, reach the arm up. Breathe out, stretch it back. Firm up that back thigh. Pull up your pelvic floor muscles. Smile. Now reach the arm up. Exhale, pull that front hip back towards you. Open out through the arms. Again, find that spaciousness through your heart space, through your ribs. Yeah, pull your thigh muscle up into the hip socket. Reaching through both arms. Open your heart. Your next exhale, inhale through Warrior Two. Exhaling, lunge, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhaling, down face dog. And just pedal out the feet, turning the hips side to side, stretching out the side waist. Press through both feet, feet together. Extend your right leg, lift it up, stretch it away. Firm up that left leg, breathe in, breathe out, bring that knee forward, bring that foot forward. Plant it down, last time. Inhale, lift up into your Warrior Two position. Make any adjustments you need to. Legs firm. Again, notice how it feels when we repeat the pose. This time, reach and see if you can hold on around your ankle. Bring that top arm by your ear, or see if you can take it around behind you, maybe even tucking it in to that thigh. See if you can sink a little bit deeper through your legs. So imagine a line from your shoulder to your back heel. So if you're up here somewhere, drop the hips down. It's strong, I know. So really firm up those thighs. Squeeze your butt. Open up your heart space. Press into all four corners of your feet. Yeah, really feel that energy in the legs. Breathe in. As you breathe out, see if you can pull that right hip towards you, opening out into triangle. Maybe keeping the hands where they were. If not, making adjustments. Again, Where is that line from my tailbone to the top of my head? So visualizing, always visualizing that line from the tailbone to the top of my head. So top hip is dropped, opening up through belly, chest, ribs. Both legs are totally straight. Breathe in. Breathe all the way out through the soles of your feet. Inhale, back through warrior two. Exhaling, lunge, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down face dog. Last time, feet together. Left leg, stretch it away. Bring that knee towards your nose. Step the foot through. Plant your back heel. Rise up and find your warrior two. Adjust if need be. Press firmly into both feet. Reach. See if you can take hold of your ankle. And wrap the other arm. Either around or tuck it into your thigh. Again, sink the hips down. Drop down for that strong stretch in your inner thighs. Feel those legs working. You can imagine a line from your shoulder to your top foot, your back foot rather. Engage those legs. Breathe in, breathe out, pull that hip up. Pull the thigh bone, a little wobble there, into your hip socket. Tone up both thighs. You can imagine creating length from your tailbone to the crown of your head. How much space can you make between each vertebrae? So for that sense of spaciousness in your heart. After you breathe all the air out, come back up by a warrior two. Then vinyasa, lunge, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, roll shoulders, heart forward. Exhale, down face up. Lift hips, bend knees, look forward, step, jump, or walk your feet outside. The hands, come back into your malasana, yogic squat. Making any adjustments if you need to. Lifting up through the heart. Then we bring the hands together. Maybe a little bit of mobility work. My heels are slightly off the floor, that's okay. Working the hips and inner thighs. Shoulders relax. Remember, practice makes progress. There's no such thing as perfect. Then see if you can start to drop your heels down and bring yourself into a sitting position. Pull your butt cheeks back. So you're tilting your pelvis forward. Bend your right knee and bring your foot against your inner thigh. Keeping that nice tall spine. Inhale. From your crown, from your tailbone to your crown, pressing that right knee towards the floor. As you exhale, lengthen out of your waist. So really lengthen from your tailbone. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. So focus on a nice straight spine to begin with, rather than being in a rush to grab that foot. And if you're feeling quite warm and sweaty, me too. So as you breathe in, lengthen tailbone to crown. As you breathe out, stretch a little bit further. And see if you can bring your right hand to hold onto the outside edge of the left foot. And the left hand to hold onto the outside edge of the right foot. Inhale, lift and open your heart space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and open heart space. Exhale, fold. Imagining bringing belly to thighs. Don't worry if you're nowhere near that yet. Then focus on that line of energy from your tailbone to your crown. Relax your jaw. Relax your heart space. After your next exhale, ease yourself up. Bring that knee in. Give that knee a little bit of love. Stretch the legs out, shake them out a little bit. Just take a moment here. And bending the left knee, bring the foot in. Okay, tilt your pelvis forward, lengthen up. Notice if it feels different on this side. So my left knee slightly more open than my right. Can lengthen from tailbone to crown. Inhale, pull the belly button in slightly. Exhale, hinge from your hips. So instead of being in a rush to reach and grab for the foot, focus on keeping that nice long spine, and then focus on bringing your belly towards your thighs and pressing that right knee towards the floor, even if it's nowhere near the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch. Then you can bring your left hand to hold onto the outside edge of the right foot. Right hand holding the outside edge of the left foot. Again, gently pressing your left knee towards the mat. Use the arms to stretch out of the waist. If you can't reach, you can either hold onto your leg or just have your hands down beside you. Find a point. But if you're nowhere near the foot, that's okay. You've got somewhere to work towards. After your next exhale, release the hands, coming all the way up. Bring that knee in. Give that knee a little bit of a rub, a little bit of love. And bring yourself into a Shavasana for now. So legs wider than hip width, arms out, palms upwards. Close your eyes. And just focus on the contact between your eyelids. So the point where your upper eyelids meet your lower eyelids. Relax all the nerves and connective tissue around your eyes. Head just to melt down into the floor as if you were lying on a bed of feathers. Relax your jaw. Each time you breathe in, imagine filling the whole body with breath. Each time you breathe out, letting go of any bit of tension, any low vibration, thought, feeling, emotion, just let it go. Feel or imagine your shoulder blades sliding down the back of your heart. Feel or imagine all the muscles that surround and support your spine melting down into the floor. With each inhale, feel your spine lengthening subtly. With each exhale, feel your whole spine relax. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your digestive organs. Relax your hips, your knees, relax your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips. Feel the energy flowing around your body. You might imagine like little sparkling filaments of light floating around your body, every cell in your body being recharged, regenerated, rejuvenated. Take another nice deep breath in from your toes to the top of your head. Let it go. Start to wiggle your toes. Circle your feet a couple of times in each direction. Wiggle your fingers. Circle the hands a couple of times in each direction. Gently turning your head side to side like you're shaking your head slowly. Give your arms a bit of a shake out. Give your legs a bit of a shake out. Stretch out your arms. And hug the knees into the chest. And rock yourself up to sitting. And bring yourself into sitting position. Just noticing how you feel. If you feel like the kind of music that kind of makes you want to jig around. If you're ending your practice here, bring your hands to your heart, heart to your hands, and take a little bow. Namaste. And I would advise trying this practice every day for the next 40 days. 40 days is the time we usually give for sadhana. And that also helps because you can kind of compare your progress. And your ego will come up with all sorts of reasons why you don't do it every day for 40 days, blah, 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 blah. And it's also another good practice to overcome the ego, because as I say, the ego will come up with all sorts of reasons why not to do it. You know, you might start getting bored. It's like, oh, I've done this now, da, da, da. And part of yoga is to overcome the ego, because it's the ego mind that comes up with all the nonsense, you know, the inner critic, all that kind of stuff. And yoga, part of yoga is learning to overcome that ego, that inner critic, that inner voice. So I challenge you, try it every day for the next 40 days and let me know how you get on. And I'm going to join you. Much love. Mwah.